Hey guys, Brad Gilmore here. Want to give a big shout out to our title sponsor, Walker Texas Lawyer. If you or a loved one have been injured in an accident, whether that be a car, truck, motorcycle accident, or some kind of other issue, hit up Walker Texas Lawyer at 713-552-1117 or walkertexaslawyer.com.
Oh, Brad, what have you done now?
Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, and around the world. TV host, best-selling author, and radio personality Brad Gilmore brings you a collection of conversations with stars from movies.
Matthew McConaughey.
Brad Gilmore.
Mark Wahlberg.
Hey, how are you?
The legendary Mr. Christopher Lloyd. Christopher, how are we doing?
I'm doing good. Great introduction.
Jessica Alba and Lizzie Mathis. Ladies, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.
Kevin Costner joins us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Television.
Jimmy Fallon joins us this morning. Jimmy, how you doing, my friend?
Good morning. Thank you so much, Brad, for having me. I appreciate this, bud.
Kelly Ripa.
Brad, thank you for having me.
Comedy.
Jay Leno joins us. Jay, how you doing?
Hey, Brad, what's going on?
Chris Tucker is in the building. Chris Tucker, good morning to you.
Hey, Brad, and good morning to you. How are you?
George Lopez joins us right now. George, how are you doing, sir?
Good morning.
Music.
Lola Monroe.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
The legendary frontman of AC/DC, Brian Johnson, joins us right now. Brian, how you doing?
Good morning, Brad. What looking to talk, you me funny lad.
Megan Trainor.
Thank you so much, Brad. You're awesome.
Chloe Bailey joins us. I appreciate the time.
Appreciate you.
And more. This is The Collection. Now your host, The Boat.
Brad Gilmore! Yeah, Brad Gilmore, ESPN Radio, CW39 in Houston. Mariana, Marc, thank you so much for taking the time. Congrats on the show.
Thanks, buddy. I love Houston.
Great comedy scene out here, man. Great comedy scene. Used to have more comedy clubs than we used to, but hopefully that'll change. But you know what? I love the show. The show was great.
Thanks.
Really, really loved it. And Marc, if I could start with you, between this show and another show that you did that I love, Glow, it seems like the sports backdrop has a really nice thing for you as far as being able to tell these stories episodically. Was there something about, do you think, sports and Marc Maron that makes more sense than meets the eye?
Maybe. I mean, certainly, I think it really is about the personal dynamics of working with a team or a group or and having sort of it's a good place for me to be kind of cranky, but not too mean. I don't know if it's sports as much as it is like the situation in Glow. I was the only guy really with like 14 women, and his personality in relation to them, I just thought it was funny how it kind of breaks down in its own way. And here, I think, this character is a little different, the sport's a little different, and the focus is really on the kind of family dynamic that occurs with these kind of underdogs and these people that have been through some stuff, and the journey of self-discovery for all of them, but also the backdrop of sports. But golf is not really a team sport, and the team sport really becomes about these people coming together and transcending their struggles.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what, Mariana, on top of that, that's what I thought the show was so great at, is it really hits on this theme of chosen family.
Yeah.
And the way that you can develop it over time and over in these oddest situations. Did you feel that not only shooting the show, but did it come through on set?
Yeah. I think actors kind of are always on that, like, that's their life, because you go from project to project, you make your little life, you put your little set of life, and then you have to pack up and keep walking, and this is kind of what our career looks like, and so, and it's, and you build these little families along the way, but definitely in the show, sometimes it's good and sometimes it's not so good. In the case of this show, definitely the transcend. We all got super well along. And the idea of hopping into an RV in the show and each character kind of taking their little elements of their shattered or broken home, like my little dogs that are with me. And, everybody's like bringing some aspect. And we go and we kind of create as a group this makeshift idea of home out in the wilderness, in the middle of nothing, and just get together and see each other and are able to bond through our differences with a common goal and just connect as a family. And I think that process is so human. And I think everybody experiences it in life because we always like make families of our friends and we find our support systems in different moments in life.
Yeah, and I think that's also like a beautiful metaphor of golf, as it seems on the surface that it's an individual sport, but really it does take a village. You need your caddy, you need your coaches, you need your team together to really help propel you through it. And one of the things I was talking to Peter and Lily about when they said on set, what they learned most about being a part of this show is to kind of allow from some room to breathe in terms of the dialogue, allow some improv to come in and kind of be ready for it, more react than act, if you know what I mean. And Marc, they said that you and Mariana were two ones that really kept them on their toes. Is that something that you enjoy to do, is have that improv injected into projects that you do?
Well, you know, it's interesting with when you have lines and then when you have moments where you're given the freedom to sort of create space and maybe make some different choices, it adds a vitality to the moment. You know, when you catch somebody off guard. I didn't feel like it happened a ton, but yeah, there were definitely moments. And I think Mitz and Elena, the character, were, you know, kind of volatile. They were surprising characters.
Yes, exactly. They were in a heightened state constantly because they were like...
So there was a natural nervousness there just because of the characters, you know?
Yeah.
Well, the show is great. I really enjoyed watching it. And I really appreciate y'all taking the time. Congrats on it again.
Thank
you.